You can't win a national championship without being as competitive as any team in the country, and the Alabama Crimson Tide exemplified that in 2011. It started with a locker room game put on by defensive position coaches to see who could rack up the best stats at year's end. It was a competition the players took as seriously as the game itself.
We got this board where the production we have in a game, you know, our position coaches, you know, they add up points. They give you points for getting a sack.
Tackles are 1 point, sacks are 2s, interceptions, big hits.
You know, those games where you really don't have as much production as the next player, you know, you kind of was like, oh man, you know, my coach cheated me or something.
And then there's also the negatives, is mental errors, missed tackles, missed opportunities for turnovers.
We just be fussing at each other, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you may not think that they had the most points or whatever, and think we got the most points or whatever. So, I mean, it was a good thing.
I won. And don't let Mark Barron tell you no different. He's gonna say he won last year, but last year don't count. It's this year what counts.
I'm proud to say I was in the top 3 with those 2 guys, so it was a fun competition.
But it wasn't all about posting stats. Alabama head coach Nick Saban expected intensity every day in practice when the Crimson Tide squared off against each other.
Oh man, we were very competitive. If you weren't competitive, we were gonna start the whole practice over. So you had to be Coach Saban.
Well, with us, man, we always competed with each other. You know, with getting sacks, I believe everybody out there thought they had more sacks than me, so, you know, but it was fun.
Whether it be at wide receiver with Marquise Mays, me and Courtney going to battle against each other, Darius Hanks, Mark Barron, DeQuan Menzie, Dre Kirkpatrick, we all compete. And that's another reason why we came to Alabama and the SEC is to compete against some of the best athletes in the country.
You might expect linebackers Dante Hightower and Courtney Upshaw to bring that same spirit of competition to the scouting combine. Yet when the 2 Bama backers worked out on Monday, there wasn't a single combine event in which both players participated, which seemed to suggest that now that they may actually play on different teams, their competition is over. The Alabama defense could have as many as 7 players selected in this year's NFL draft. To find out where they could end up going, keep tuning in to ProFootballWeekly.com.
It's never too early to start thinking about the NFL Draft, and Pro Football Weekly's new draft database has you covered. Check out updated player rankings for over 750 prospects and our exclusive PFW Stock Watch. Just go to the Draft tab at ProFootballWeekly.com.